So I'm in intermediate school, which is elementary for Americans, right? And my mom has to drive me like half an hour just to drop me off. Wow. And the school I went to was only built 2 years before I actually got there, which meant the school was still really fucking small, right? To the point where, get this, there was only 5 or 6 of us in my year group. I was year 8, and there was only like 5 or 6 of us. Imagine that. And just because of how small this school was, it felt like a community. It felt like a tight-knit community. The teachers were fucking solid. Everyone was there was so nice. It was such a nice place to be. One day it hits lunch break, and guess what me and my friends do straight away? We run out, straight out of the classroom, go outside, grab the rugby ball, straight to the rugby field, and we play rugby, and we are rough. We are having so much fun. We're super loud. It was such a good time, man. We're tackling each other. We had so much fucking fun, man. For the first time in my life, I actually felt like a little boy, how I was actually supposed to feel with wind blowing on my skin as I run on the grass and stuff like that. I was super loud. I was truly authentic to who I was. And that was a loud, energetic little excited boy. Life was absolutely amazing. And if I'm being completely honest with myself, that was probably the happiest year of my life. However, bro, fast forward a year, and I hear devastating news from my mum. We were moving. This broke me because I had to say bye to all the connections I've made, all the friends, all the community. I had to say bye to everything. Different school, different community, different people. This was the first year of high school for me. The school was a lot bigger. There was just way more people, and honestly, the people there just seemed a lot less friendly than back in intermediate. And as I lined up to get put into my classroom, I was just thinking in my head, bro, I was like, God, I miss intermediate. And so I got put into my new classroom. And here the teacher told us to sit in a circle and to socialize and to make friends with each other. And guess what I did? I stayed completely quiet. I didn't socialize at all. I stayed shy. I stayed introverted. I was the complete opposite of what I was in intermediate, because I had lost what I once had, that community, that friendship, that bond, those teachers, that just everything about intermediate was gone. It was gone, and I just didn't feel like acting like my true self anymore. I wanted to be loud. I wanted to be energetic, bro, but this new environment really did bottleneck that. And I did end up finding new friends, a new friend group to hang around with. And, you know, they were cool people. There was absolutely nothing wrong with them, bro, but it never felt the same. It never did. During lunchtimes now, we would spend our time secluded in a room, you know, telling each other jokes. You know, it was fun, but it wasn't playing rugby in the fields, loud, energetic type of fun, you know. It wasn't the same. The inner boy inside me died, and it stayed like that for the whole rest of my high school experience, my high school life. In this middle zone where I was kind of satisfied, but not really satisfied. I was just scared of trying to, you know, make new friends, because what would people think of me? You know, it's like you build up like a pseudo reputation, and like you're scared of other people judging you if you try to, you know, make new friends. So I just didn't bother. I stayed in this mediocrity for 5 years. I had these people, these friends around me, but it always just felt like I was alone. I always just felt so lonely, even though I had people around me. That's the main problem here. As we all know, the saying goes as, you are the average of the 5 people you hang around with. I know you've probably heard of that probably 50 billion times, but honestly, guys, the environment, the people, I literally can't okay. The environment, the people, the community, the people around you shape who you are. All I need you to do is answer these questions I'm about to give you, and you'll know the answer yourself, alright? Am I completely satisfied with the current people in my life? Are the current people in my life serving me well? Are the current people in my life helping me grow as a person or get out of my comfort zone? And finally, last question, do the people in my life have a good life ahead of them, as in, they've got goals, they've got ambitions as well, same as you. If you answered no to any of these questions, look, bro, I'm sorry to say, and I don't want to say it, but you might want to start rethinking your social life and your friendships. Like, genuinely, bro, if you want to be satisfied with your own life, with your own social life, because again, human connection is a massive part of life, of what keeps us happy, right? That's one of the big things that makes us happy as a person. If that's not fulfilled, bro, what are we gonna be? We're gonna be a husk of our true, authentic self. It's only when we have good people around us, relatable people, people we actually want to be around, that we can act like our true, authentic self. That's when we finally find true happiness. And that's all I want for you, bro. Those are questions that I asked you earlier, bro. If you even had to think about it, it might be time to rethink it, right? And again, I need to say this, but the friends I had in high school, there was absolutely nothing wrong with them, bro. They're fine. They're fine people to be around, right? It's just the fact that I just felt so suppressed and bottlenecked because I felt like I yearned more from life, And, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just different. It's just different wants. That's all it is. And bro, when you actually find someone who takes you out of your own shell, who actually grows you as a person, who gets you out of your comfort zone, bro, keep them, please, keep them, because they are probably lifelong friends. Yeah, and after leaving high school, I didn't really speak to my high school friends anymore after that, and I was truly in a lonely point in my life. I was speaking to absolutely no one at this point. But then only a year ago is when I actually found a friend that I actually really value, that I actually really, really am grateful for. That is my best friend. You probably know him as James, and we've done podcast episodes together. We've done gym vlogs together. He's an awesome friend, and fuck, dude, holy shit, I'm so grateful. But you need to find yourself a James, right? You need to find yourself a best friend, because it's always quality over quantity when it comes to this stuff, And yeah, that's pretty much it. Feel free to subscribe so we hit 10K, or maybe by the time this video comes out, we'll already be at 10K maybe. Yes, bro. Subscribe anyways. Alright, so I'll see you in the next one.